What does one full week of Hyrox training look like? No, it's not just cardio and running. In this video, I'm going to show you what I did every single day of the week, training for an upcoming Hyrox. Let's go. All right, so we're starting off here on Sunday with a nice long, easy run. Typically spending most time in zone 1 and zone 2. This is something I do every Sunday. Typically comes after a harder run on Friday or Saturday earlier in the week. Used for recovery. It's a beautiful morning for a run. Refresh for the next week of training and try to build up that good aerobic base, which we can transfer to more adaptations later on. Ended up doing a little under 4 miles. I haven't really been back into running for that long, so we're just kind of starting a little bit lower, building up the miles a little bit more and more every week. All right, heading into Monday morning here. We're getting a leg session in with some upper body pulling. Typical Monday. This is a higher rep week. Trying to focus on a little bit more of the endurance, which will kind of translate over to the Hyrox. Started off with 10 back squats, 4 sets, and then in between each set, I went into 8 single leg hip thrusts. I try to do at least one single leg movement every leg day, especially for running, and it can kind of help clear out any unilateral weaknesses that you may have. And then we start here with our pulling, 3 sets of 9 pull-ups. And then in between I did some of these bent over rows on the bench with some dumbbells. I can't remember exactly what these are called, but they're good for stability as well as some back strength. So like I said, when I'm doing higher rep workouts during the week, I like incorporating these in with some stability. Then we went on to some barbell curls. And after that, we finished off with some incline bench dumbbell curls. These are my favorite dumbbell exercise for biceps. I feel like you get a really deep stretch. And that just about wraps up Monday. Heading into Wednesday morning, we're starting here with some side bends. I always try to do some core 3 times a week at least, Wednesday, Sunday, maybe Friday or Monday. After the side bends, we moved into this pass the plate exercise. If you've never tried this one, I highly recommend it. Really good core exercise. After that, just did some Russian twists, continue on with the core. Then we went into some just normal sit-ups with the feet together in the bottom, taking out the hip flexors so you don't get that extra assistance on the way up. The plate behind the head for some added resistance.
Just finished cardio for the day. We did 40-minute intervals of 2 minutes on, 1 minute off. And so we started with ski, then went to bike, then row, and then I did 3 power cleans after each interval. And then a minute rest in between for 40 minutes. That's a typical Wednesday for me, just trying to hit some other energy systems and build that good aerobic base. These are my favorite workouts to do. I really like doing the machines into the power cleans. I'm training for an upcoming Hyrox, so stay tuned for that. But I like doing the power cleans or any heavy lifting movement after cardio. I just think that's beneficial, especially for a sport like Hyrox where you're coming in from your 1K run to whatever station you're doing. Where you need to get that high output quickly while at a high heart rate as well, especially for like the sled push, sled pull. So that's why I like to train these type of workouts and hopefully see the adaptations pay off. Like I said, upcoming Hyrox is in September, South Padre Island, Texas. I'm excited for it. We'll definitely make a video and keep you guys updated. If you win or get a top spot at that one, then they give you a free ticket to the official Hyrox in Dallas, Texas. So that's what we're hoping for.
All right, we're heading into Friday morning now, and yes, we have another leg day, believe it or not. I truly believe you can do or train legs more often than you think while running and still being able to build up a good base and perform well in a Hyrox. At least we're going to put that to the test. But we started off with some front squats, then we went into these single leg RDLs. Again, just trying to get another single leg movement in with my leg day. Good stability, good balance, good base. also some strength as well. Supersetted these, so I did the front squats, about 3 sets of 12 mixed with the 3 sets of 8 single leg RDLs in between each front squat set. Then we moved into some calf raises, keeping the calves nice and healthy, especially with running. Then after that, we moved into our upper body push for the day. Started with some shoulder press, 3 sets of 10 or 12, and between each set went into some incline dumbbell bench with a little bit of eccentric, just trying to kind of focus on that stability a little bit more. Then we started to do some dips, about 3 sets of 9 or 10 here, and then paired those with some flat bench skull crushers. Again, focusing a little bit more on the eccentric. And then trying to always incorporate some sort of movement that's going to show up in Hyrox. So finished off with farmer's carry. Then we'll head off to a nice run on Saturday morning. That was another day of training for Hyrox. It's Friday today. Just did some squats, front squats, keep some leg strength up, and then paired that with some stability stuff. Kind of on more of a endurance week or high rep week. Single leg stability, it's kind of good for running. Then we went into some balance board, calf raises, strengthening calves, keep those nice and healthy. Then we finished off with some farmer's carries, which for whatever reason, that's like the thing I'm most concerned about for Hyrox is the farmer carry station. I don't really know why. Historically, my grip strength's not that great, but so we trained that today. These are 70-pound dumbbells. My forearms are fried after that. But I have my gym partners with me today. Got a good workout in. I'm ready to go inside, cool off. We'll head out for a run tomorrow. All right, today we are headed to the track. We're doing a hard run. It's kind of what a typical Friday or Saturday is. We're going to try to do maybe about 20-25 minutes. Don't exactly know what pace we're going to try to keep, but I'm thinking about maybe 6:45, 7 minute. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, and then tomorrow, Sunday, we have a long, easy run, but we gotta go get this done. All right. We get some warm-up laps in here before we start our hard run for the day. It is a beautiful morning, I gotta say. Sun's shining, birds are chirping. It's really not that hot out yet. Excited. That was hard. That was really good though. I think I got some good adaptations out of that. Looked like 3.3 miles total, around 23 minutes long maybe. I was actually able to hold a 6:45 pace per mile, which I was pretty happy about. The first 2 laps, which I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but I always feel it worse for me. Then once you settle in, it gets better. But yeah, that was really good. The second curve started to get really warm. The sun was right in it, so I was not looking forward to that every lap. See if you guys agree, but the main thing for me when I'm running is I try to just focus on form and being as calm and controlled as possible, because when you're at that high heart rate for so long, it gets really easy to lose form, lose focus. So I just always try to stay composed with that and just focus on one step at a time, as cliche as that sounds, but I think that really helps. Especially something I did when I was running in my cross-country days back in high school. How I will progress this is on Fridays I'm doing my hard runs, so the next Friday I want to vary something, either vary the distance or the intensity, just by a little bit every week. Nothing too drastic. The recommended total, like minutes per week for running that you should add each week is only about 10% of the total minutes that you're running. That allows you to stay healthy, prevent injury, and really progress in a more linear fashion over time. So that was fun. Feel good. Got that runner's high now. So now we're gonna go head to a local craft and food market, eat some good food, see what plant-based finds we can get. All right, guys, that was my full week of Hyrox training. Let me know what you think. Do you think it's enough running? Do you think it's not enough running? Do you think you can lift and train for Hyrox at the same time? Let me know what you think. Drop a comment down below, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.